everybody, welcome to the Monday night Zoom. So we're into November, excited to have another Zoom. And tonight we have a great group of people that are going to bring all kinds of methods and Herbalife promos and promotions that you can use for your business to help you grow your business also. I'm Heather, I'm from Topeka, Kansas, and I got started in Herbalife 8.5 years ago. I got started because I was both needing a product result and supplemental income, and I was so pleased that Herbalife could actually satisfy both those methods or both those needs for me. I was in the need of some more energy, even though I ate healthy and exercised every day. And I took these really expensive vitamins from the doctor's office, so they should be good. I was tired all the time, and it's something. When I got into Herbalife, I heard about cellular nutrition, about how the nutrition can absorb into my body, and that's exactly what I got. In the first week, I felt amazing results. My friends started to notice, and they want to know what I was doing. I talked to my sponsor. She showed me how I can make extra income with Herbalife. And so then I was able to put that forth and actually make over $1,000 in my first month. So that was wonderful. I could work an Herbalife business from home around my 2 small children. Since then, those initial results, I have continued to get great health results. I even had a healthy pregnancy. I felt better at the age of 38 and pregnant than I did at 28 and pregnant with my first one. I have 3 healthy Herbalife boys. My husband gets amazing Herbalife results with it too. But because of the continued growth of the income with Herbalife, it's been amazing for our family also. We've been able to enjoy for the last 4 years, over a 5-figure income every single month. And with that, it's really the lifestyle that's given us that we're so appreciative with Herbalife. We're a very present parents in our school. We get to kind of make our own lifestyle and decide what we're going to do when we're going to do it. That's so much freedom, and I appreciate Herbalife so much for that. So to kind of get into what we're talking about tonight, we're talking about several methods. Let's get into our screen save. And by the way, the things that we're going to be sharing tonight, don't worry about the information on the slides. We're not only going to be recording this for you so that you can view it later, but then also this PowerPoint will release also so that you can see exactly what we're doing and some of the methods that we're using. So, all right. I hope we are broadcasting. So, can someone give me a thumbs up on our WhatsApp that we are broadcasting? So, okay, we'll continue on. So, after Denver Learn to Earn, I'm really excited that we got into action, massive action, in fact, into working our Herbalife business. So, what we did, we have different people telling you different methods that we got into action right away. And what's really, really great about what happened after Denver Learn to Earn was that our team leadership, that our sidelines leadership really got into action and then formed what made us have our growth in our business. So we have a team calendar. We worked on some HOMs, and it wasn't necessarily myself that tried to, lead this group and say, hey, let's get this going, because in the past I've tried that. And even though I had the best intentions and I wanted to work, it wasn't until our sideline leadership got together, made a plan, and then included other leadership, and this was able to work. I am so thrilled about the advances we've had because of the team connectivity and everything else that we really gained and earned in Denver Learn to Earn with some of the different methods. So just to kind of show you here, this is why. If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself, and that's truly what's happening. So when we started a bunch of HOMs and methods and calendars within Lifestyle Nutrition, which is one of the nutrition clubs that's local here in Topeka, Kansas. However, it wasn't just the people that are co-owners in Lifestyle Nutrition that made this happen. In fact, only 2 of the people that are in this leadership group actually work at Lifestyle Nutrition. The rest are people from not even just in Topeka, Kansas, but also from 3 hours away, 6 hours away, different states. So we actually got together and really came together as a team to make all this happen. So some of the sideline leadership got together, and then they launched it to the rest of us. They literally said, hey, let's get together, let's have a fun get together. Let's go over the kind of growth that we want to have. Let's have some fun. Let's talk about this. And we had huge collaboration. And I couldn't be more excited to kind of show you where this started from. So I'm actually going to turn this over to Evie Blanco so she can kind of go into it a little bit more with you.
Good evening, Herbalife. How's everyone doing? All right, so my name's Evie. I'm from Topeka. I've been using the Herbalife products for 5 years. I started Herbalife sucking dirty pond water. I was a stay-at-home mom, took 2 to 3 hour naps every day, just miserable to live with. And I discovered a nutrition club here locally in our town, and I got started on an ultimate program. My energy shot through the roof within a couple of days, and I kicked the naps. I went on to lose 22 pounds in 4 pant sizes, feeling fantastic, and family and friends started noticing my results. So my sponsor included me in a shake party, and I was able to profit $500. And in my first month, Herbalife sent me a check for $46. So it got my attention, and I thought, what if I put some time into this? So I started working my Herbalife business part-time around my 3 babies from home. And exactly 1 year later, my Herbalife check was for $3,300, and Herbalife sent us on an all-expense-paid vacation to the Bahamas. Pretty awesome. Within 2 years, my husband and I were able to retire him from his corporate America job, and today we enjoy working our business full-time together. 5 years now, Herbalife sent us on 4 all-expense-paid vacations, and this June, we're going to Disney with a lot of you here on the call tonight. Super excited. I truly believe Herbalife has been one of the greatest gifts I've ever received, and I believe it's the best opportunity to design whatever life it is that you desire. So with that, I am excited to share our calendar. Since we returned from Learn to Earn in September, our team has implemented this 90-day calendar that I'm going to share with you at the events. And what we did, what Heather said, is we called on all of our generals and our leaders and unfolded it and invited the organization as a whole, sidelines included, to promote and implement the team events. So each event is similar in the way that we organize and promote the events. We use WhatsApp. It's a free app, and we also use Facebook groups as a means to communicate to all distributors. So I'm going to go over each of our events in our structure, what the purpose is of each event, and kind of how we organize it. So the first event is our open house. So the objective of our open house is it's an Herbalife opportunity meeting, and it's we have specific roles inside of each of the open houses in all of our events. And again, we use WhatsApp to fill these roles. The speaker for each event is responsible for coordinating and filling the roles, and also for starting the promotional material inside of our Facebook group to launch it and to remind all of our distributors, hey, let's really pump this up this week. We have an open house this first Sunday. It's going to be November, what is this Sunday? It's November 20th. We have our 3rd Sunday of the month open house. So the presentation of our open house, you can see the Sunday open house structure, the schedule. It's only 30 minutes. So the rest of the time is 10 minutes, 20 minutes of Q&A and mingling with our guests. So the tools we use for our events are all available on myherbalife.com. The MOJ video we always open each event with, and then we finish in each event with the members details 247, which is available to all of us. So duplication is happening in our organization, and it's happening, we really brought back the point, don't be the tool, use the tool. So we have utilized these videos for all of our events. And then we have our Tune Up Tuesday. This is really fun. It's every Tuesday. We have sampling for, the first 10 minutes, and then we have our presentation, which is a product training, for 40 to 50 minutes. And we use the same communication method at our Tune Up Tuesdays with WhatsApp and our Facebook groups. And then we also have the roles, and volunteers sign up using the WhatsApp. And then the same tools are used. We open with the MOJ video, we close with the member details video. And for Tune Up Tuesdays, it's great because we have this great feature, or this great method we use that we've really, it's just worked beautifully. It's called the party bin. So what happens is distributors agree to contribute to the needs of the team events by donating products for the sampling. So this gives everyone an incentive to invite to the events and have ownership of the events. And this is a snapshot of our sign-up sheet. So as the leaders, we decided together who would donate what products based on what level they are in the marketing plan. And then last is our wellness workshops. So these are local condensed Success Academy workshops or success training seminars, they might be called in your area. We have specific roles again. Our speakers are for World Team and above. And it's basically what happens inside your STS, but it's local. So we have to drive about an hour and a half away to get to our local STS. Not a big deal. I think it's an opportunity to really bond with our teammates and go and spend a day in Kansas City. Last Saturday, we got to spend the day with Brad Harris. It was incredible. But some people aren't ready to drive an hour and a half yet away. So we've created this structure locally one time a month with our leadership, and it's Saturday mornings from basically 8 to noon, and it's just been great. So last but not least, we have a sign-in at every event. We use this sign-in sheet, and we usually we use it as a dual purpose to track our events or the success of our events or those things that we may need to tweak and have opportunity to make better. But we track who we invited, or if we have a new guest, who invited the guest. And then we also track whether they're a first time or a repeat guest at our event. And then what are they? Are they a retail customer? Are they a preferred member? Are they a distributor? Who are we attracting to our events? And what's happening with them as we continue along this 90 days? Are we seeing customers convert to preferred members? Are they taking advantage of the chartered preferred member? I mean, that's phenomenal. Or are they joining us and building a business and recruiting to their organization as distributors? So we use this as a great way to track that, and also to track what shakes and teas flavors do we serve at our Tuesday sampling events, because we want to provide variety, because Herbalife provides so much variety. So we get to provide different flavors each week of the tea and aloe. So I hope that was valuable to you guys. You got some ideas to maybe share with your organization. And now at this time, it is my honor to turn it over to a sideline, a friend, a great business partner, and someone who's been a very key leader in this organization to help collaborate the efforts of these events, this 90-day event wheel, and to implement the calendar within our organization. So without further ado, Miss Michelle, here you go.
Thank you, Evie. Hi, I'm Michelle Schulte. I have been in Herbalife 3 years. Used to be a college athlete years ago. I've always worked out. I wasn't getting the results I wanted. I was introduced to Herbalife. I had so much more energy for my 2 little girls. I dropped 4 dress sizes and 20 pounds. Friends and family started to notice, so I started sharing the products with friends and family, personal consumption, social media, couple shake parties, and took advantage of the Herbalife business opportunity and started my business. I've been able to quit my job and work Herbalife full-time around my 2 little girls' schedules and be a more present parent. And even if I didn't make a dime with Herbalife, I would still continue to use the products because how they make myself and my family feel. The first thing I'm going to cover with you guys is our 21-day focus program. We were first introduced to the 21-day program at the September Learn to Earn by Jill Addy. We loved it. When we got back, we joined arms with Sidelines, just as Evie said. And as a big group, we implemented for the next 90 days, we are going to run a 21-day program. So we started October 1st through the 21st. We're in one right now from November 1st through the 21st. We created our own based off of what Jill Addy showed us. We changed the name to ours to the 21-day focus. The 21-day focus is designed to help with retention, as well as help increase participants' results and increase our business. There's rewards earned on points, because adults love prizes too. And it's only for preferred members, not distributors and retail clients. It's also for retail clients. The coaches buy prizes for their first lines and their retail customers who are participating. We rolled this out. This is one of the pages we rolled out to other key leadership in our group, kind of showing some points and prizes. And then we also, this page that shows some of our community events and Zooms that they can plug into, because we had local people that would attend when we rolled this out, but we also had folks in other states that were rolling it out on Zoom as well. After our first run in October, we realized that the point structure we had in place was a little too conservative. So for our November, we added some more categories. We added things such as take a selfie with your shake, tag your coach. Healthy snack, meal, tag your coach. Take a picture of weekly weigh-ins of your feet on the scale, send it to your coach. Your food journal, send it to your coach for points. We even added 1 point for every referral you give your coach. So for instance, someone could give 25 referrals and earn a prize that way. And then that gives that coach 25 people to call on and say, hey, your friends had such great success, and we'd like you to go ahead and, come in, try a free shake and tea, and just invite them to our next event with that. So now also in November, we implemented that when people wanted to join the group, they had to post on their personal Facebook page their goals and tag their coach. That let us know they were joining the group. And then we added them to a private Facebook page. And this is an example of some posts that we have on our private page. We welcome them. We also give them recognition and a shout out when they earn prizes. And so they feel important and they're all very excited about it. The next thing I'm going to talk to you about is the Herbalife Charter Preferred Member. And it's kind of nice. I explain this as with Herbalife, we were all under one umbrella. And then starting in October, members have the chance to decide whether they're just going to use the membership for their personal consumption because they love the products and not sell it, or whether they're going to stay a distributor and sell the products and grow a team. The Charter Preferred Member allows members who convert before December 31st to be grandfathered, claused in, and receiving extra benefits. It's built-in excitement and incentive promoting before the end of November because they can receive $25 off of an order of $50 or more. And once they convert, all they have to do is call Herbalife within an hour or two after they convert, and they can go ahead and place that order over the phone with Herbalife. And I'm going to go ahead and give you guys this disclaimer, same as Heather did, that I'm going to show you some Facebook posts and text that we have sent out. Don't worry about taking notes or reading this all right now because your leadership will receive a recording of this and you can go ahead and access the slides from them. But my initial Facebook post I sent to every member I have is similar to this. I let them know what the Charter Preferred Member was about. I let them know that they can keep their current discount without having to requalify. And with some of the new lower volume point parameters of the Charter Preferred Member, they can actually increase their discount to a bigger discount easier. And they won't have a requalification fee at the end of the year as long as they maintain 500 volume points through the year. And they're also only taxed off the discounted price. So I kind of pointed out those incentives. And then I also put the deadline in there for earning the $25 they would need to convert before the end of November. And so this is what my initial Facebook message looked like. I also sent a screenshot of how to convert, showing them that, and then a little message telling them how to convert. So, and I did it by Facebook. That way I could see if they read the message. And of course, those that don't have Facebook, I sent a text. And I didn't type everything every time to each of these people. I actually just typed it in notes on my phone and then copied and pasted and then put it to each individual person. Next, I'm going to talk to you guys about the next message I sent to those that have not converted yet. The message on the left I sent saying, hey, when you convert, you will actually be moving up to the next discount for this certain individual, showing that she'll move up to that discount, reminding her to convert, and also the call to action that the $25 before the end of November. The little reminder on the right, that one was for reminding someone to convert, but telling them they're only 112.43 volume points away from the next discount as soon as they convert, since it's easier to get that way. And then next, I sent a different message to those members that are at 50% discount, because that way, they're not, the ones I sent to, they're not really working the business. They either A, wanted to coach at some point and they're not coaching, or B, they just wanted a higher discount. And this way, if they convert and showing them that they could stay at their 50% without having to requalify, they do lose their downline. And half that I sent this message to have converted. I have a couple still on the fence, and then a couple that have decided they want to go ahead and stay a distributor and work the business a little bit more. Keys to show people the value of converting: contact all your first line members as well as any other members in your organization that their upline isn't coaching them. And it's a great reason to touch base with those who maybe you haven't contacted with regular follow-ups. Facebook message, text, email, pick up the phone, call them, whatever you need to do to contact them. And then sense of urgency is the key, reminding them that they can get that $25, but they have to do it before the end of November, using that call to action. And just pointing out all the benefits of the charter member and how it would help benefit them, especially those, like I just mentioned, that are at 50%. They're not coaching their members anyway if they're just doing it for the discount and got there and are worried about requalifying. You're already doing the work for them, and this way they can stay at 50% without having to worry about that requalification. So hope that clears up a little bit more about the charter preferred members. And next I want to go ahead and introduce one of my good friends, a sideline and business partner, Active World Team, Kim Sampson.
Hi, thank you, Michelle. I am Kim from Reed Spring, Missouri, and I was introduced to Herbalife 6 years ago by a friend. She had been using the products and received amazing results, and she knew I was looking to lose some weight. She actually invited me to a nutrition club. I went in and had a lemon icebox shake and a lemon tea, fell in love with the products, and knew exactly what I needed to do to achieve success. I was a size 14 stuffing myself into a size 12, and then lost 30 pounds, got down to a size 6, and a couple of years later, I started exercise and went down to a size 4. Family and friends were noticing my results, and they wanted to know what I was doing. And so I was sharing with them and saw the potential for a business opportunity. So with that, built my Herbalife business part-time around my job as an assistant director at a social service agency. And they just, I need to be a little louder. We have an unstable connection here. So I'm going to scooch up a little closer to my computer so hopefully you all can hear me. So, I built that around part-time around my job as an assistant director at a social service agency, and working business that way. I am a wife and a mom of 4 children. And at that time, 2 of my children were living in Missouri, and they informed us that they were not going to move back to Kansas. And we said, no problem. We'll come back to go to you. So in the summer of 2014, we moved our family to the Branson, Missouri area and opened a nutrition club to reach the people of the Ozarks. Fast forward to the summer of 2016, we had some family problems that arose, and we made the decision to close our nutrition club and really just focus on our family for a period of time. In September, we moved to a new home. And in October, then it was the time was right for me to get back going into business with Herbalife. And this was awesome because Herbalife just came back with the welcome back promotion. And this was fantastic. So with this promotion, it's for people who were no longer on the team and fell off your trees. So what I did is I went back to my Facebook friends and tried to remember who was on the team, went back through email, contacted them, and just emailed them, and then sent Facebook messages to those individuals. And as on the screen, you're going to see the text that I sent. And it just stated that, hi, Linda, I'm not sure if you received my email, but I just wanted to remind you about the Charter Preferred Member Program. And it's a great way to renew your Herbalife membership where you can start enjoying some Herbalife products once again. And, great thing is here you get to stay at your discount level where you don't need to pay a renewal fee. And you only have to do the 500 points in a year. This month, only receive a $25 credit for products, so $25 for free. And so, but I sent this in October, so I just told her you needed to sign up by October 31st to receive this. Gave her the contact information for Herbalife, and just let her know, hey, if you have any questions, let me know. So by doing that and reaching out to those inactive members, we actually had 5 first line reactivate their membership and 1 second line reactivate their membership. Out of those 6 who reactivated, 4 became charter members, and 2 made the decision that they wanted to be a distributor around in sell Herbalife around their full-time jobs. And we actually have one person going through the Get Started 247 right now with us. So I'm really excited for her and what's going to come about the end of this year. So with that, in the month of October, what this added was it added 764.60 volume points for us that we previously did not have. And since then, so we jumped right into November. This month already, we had 2 more people reactivate memberships, and we've already got volume for them coming along. So we have 8 people now who reactivated their memberships, and that's really exciting. But what's really important is, great, we reactivated them, but we want them to have success. So what we did right away is plug them in to the promotions and the activities that we got going on. So we plugged them into the 21-day focus group, the online weight loss challenges. If they were in the Topeka area, they got into the Tune Up Tuesday programs. We have Saturday samplers here in Missouri that they can plug into, the different walking groups we have going on, just so that they can have success as well. So I'm really excited to see what is going to bring about by the end of this quarter for us. And it's so easy for just go back and contact those members that fell off and share with them how they can come back to the Welcome Back promotion, and then get involved in the promotions that Herbalife has and the activities that you have, so you can have a blowout successful end of the 4th quarter. Thank you so much, Heather.
That was great, Kim. Thank you so much. I know that some of you had some difficulties hearing part of that. So with that reactivation, if you didn't hear all those numbers, because it truly is exciting, as she was saying that she had a kind of a break in her business, a loaner business, and not only did this reactivation, this Welcome Back promotion, Welcome Back, many members actually reactivated her business also. So if you heard her, that was 5 new first line in October, 1 new second line. 4 of those became charter preferred members. 2 of those became distributors that are actually working the business now through GetStarted247.com and with the Learn to Earn method. Increased her volume that would not be there otherwise in October, 764.60 volume points. And then also in November, 2 more have reactivated. So this is a very successful method for Kim, and she's able to pass on into some of these new people into some of these other methods too, like the 21-day focus, the charter preferred member, and then also she plugs in her people into her team calendar also. So these are some methods that you might have already been aware of, and that maybe needs more insight or maybe a structured plan. And hopefully we showed you that tonight, that we have tried different HOMs or calendars before. However, it was the structure of the plan and it's the team coming together that has really made this a success this 4th quarter for us. And we're so excited for what the last half of this 4th quarter really has in store for us too. Don't forget that there's other programs and other promos to also plug into that Herbalife already offers you. We have our online challenges. They make the online challenges so easy for us to plug our people into. But then also don't forget our 500 times 3 in all these different ways. You have your 500 times 3 in the skin. You have your 500 times 3, the AMP program. And now the distributor active action promotion too, that a lot of us are already involved into. So make sure that we know our numbers for our people for that also. So with this, I'm super excited. So about a week ago, I started hearing more about this other method that I've never heard about before. And I'm super excited. In fact, since hearing about this new method, I've already found a couple people that I know would be perfect, and I think it's something that we're definitely going to put into our calendar also. And so I cannot wait to hear all about it and take some great notes around it. So with this, I want to go ahead and turn into a great mentor and friend, President's team member, Laura Meister.
Hi, Heather. Can you guys hear me okay? Heather, can you give me a thumbs up? Can you hear me okay? Okay, great. Thanks for the intro. That was adorable and sweet, and I consider you one as well, so that's fabulous. And it's funny that I was asked to train on this. Just to give you a 20-second background, Next week is actually my 10-year anniversary in Herbalife that I've been on products. I lost 21 pounds starting the day after Thanksgiving, before the new year. So I went from a size 8 to a size 2. I loved wearing my little black dress on New Year's Eve because I dropped 6 sizes and just felt really amazing and had built a business since then. I've been a president's team member at the top 1% of the company, you guys, since 2011, and it's been so amazing. And December is such a great month, I believe, because I personally believe the people who are really, really serious commit in December to the business, to the product, to whatever it is. So one of my team members and myself created this called Cookie Busters Challenge a few years ago, and we do it annually. It's a 4-week sprint challenge. So I'm going to go through the details on it here. And first of all, the what. I have written on here, traditionally, it's a weight maintenance challenge over Christmas and the New Year's. With that said, though, you guys could also do this as a full-on weight loss challenge if you chose to do so. We just, at that time, had decided maintenance challenge, and it kind of stuck for us. And due to the busy season, you guys, this is a sprint challenge. It lasts 4 weeks, and there's 2 weigh-ins. So it's a great way for us to wrap up year end and really hit January with our new face-to-face 6-week challenges. So that's why this is a 4-week sprint that just wraps up the year. This is a challenge for people who are on product already or are about to start their program. So maybe they're in the middle of a 3-day, they're about to start a 3-day, or they're just upgrading to a lean and fit. So you want to make sure that the people who are participating are on Herbalife. So there are no weekly meetings for Cookie Busters. Both our online and our face-to-face challenges have weekly meetings. It doesn't happen for us in the month of December. We do our education, though, through Facebook or email, kind of depending on your audience. And there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. You can do picture posts. Like I was just designing some picture posts today, and I just so happened to be working in digestive health. So I found a cute little fun cartoon poop chart that says, what does your poop look like? And I, arted it up and made it all cute and put a little Herbalife logo on it. And that's going to be one of my posts for one of the weeks, is what happens when you start eating the crap you eat sometimes during the season and you don't poop? How can you help that? Facebook Live is another thing you could do on Facebook if you guys are into that. It's a really, really great thing that also records. So you could do a maybe 3 to 7 minute long blurb. People could pop on if they wanted. They also would have access to watch it afterwards. And you could just do a little nutrition tip at that point that involves product. The other thing we do with education is stats and facts. People really like that. The one that comes to my mind right now is the average person gains between 7 and 10 pounds between Thanksgiving and New Year's. So that's some of those eye-catching things that people like to read, and then you could have a tip or pointer following that stat or fact on how to avoid whatever that bad news was. So that's sort of how we do our education. And contestants, you guys, I said this already, must either be on a lean and fit or come into the club 3 times a week to prove they're taking product. So let me explain this one to you. Some people don't take product home. You know that if you own a club. They just love to come in and see you and have a shake. Great, they can join. Some of you have members that come in your club that you don't personally coach. Their nutrition coach might be in a totally different state, nowhere in your lineage. They still could choose to join the challenge, so you can advertise this massively in your nutrition club if they are coming into your club at least 3 times a week to prove that they're on product. So we've gotten that question occasionally, especially as Herbalife has expanded, is what if I want somebody, or what if someone wants to join our challenge in our club where we're advertising that aren't in our downline? So that's personally how we've chosen to take care of that. You guys can choose to do whatever it is you do. Okay, so here's how we actually do the Cookie Busters. So initial weigh-in happens between December 1st and December 5th. So there's 4 days. You can do it one-on-one. You can meet with your clients, have them come in for a scan, hop them on the scale, write down their weight. Or you can do a select time frame and do a drop-in. So this is personally what I'm choosing to do. My drop-in, for instance, all of my clients who want to participate in Cookie Busters comes in Monday, December 5th, between 5 and 6 p.m. They're going to walk in, they're going to hop on the scale, I'm going to write down their name and their weight, they're going to hand me $25, and they're going to walk out. It'll take them 5 seconds, maybe 2 minutes if they order a shake, right? So some people do drop-in and some like to actually do one-on-one. If you've got long-distance people, as long as they weigh in on the same scale, they could even send you a picture and you could invoice them on Square. So there's a lot of different things you could do, but they have to no later than December 5th have their first weigh-in done. Then like I said, in that weigh-in, pay $25, and that $25 goes to the pot. The final weigh-in happens between January 2nd and 5th. And the reason I didn't put January 1st is because people usually still pig out on New Year's Day, and I want them to go through both holidays. So that's the final weigh-in. So there's are the two, between December 1st and 5th, and between January 2nd and 5th. Now, everybody who maintains their weight within 0.9 pounds gets $20 back. There's a little incentive for them. They get 20 of the 25. The person who loses the largest percentage of body weight, because you will have some people who lose over the holiday season, you'll have the serious ones. They get all those $5 bills from everybody who participated and played the game, and all the 20s that were forfeited from the people who gained weight. So one person will get to take home some cash. So it's kind of just a fun way to keep people accountable, as well as do something similar like this. I have seen, you guys, I didn't put this in my PowerPoint, but I thought about it today. When I was out inviting, I remember one year you paid $25, and if you gain weight, your $20 went to a charity that you did not support. So you had to write down what charity it was. And that sometimes kept people from gaining weight. So that could be something fun if you want to get a little into the holiday spirit, and it's just kind of, a fun little bet people make against themselves. Okay, now let's get to the why. Why do Cookie Busters? It keeps you connected with your clients during a busy season. It also gives you a platform to talk about the following: product upgrades. Remember we talked digestive health? This is good volume for you guys. A referral program. You guys could start to talk about referral program. Get into their center of influence. We just had Trey Heron here, you guys, new 15K president's team member, and he was such an outstanding speaker. And one of the points that I took away from him is the only reason you talk to people, whoever your people are, is to get into their center of influence to talk to more people. So I thought that was really interesting. Referral program gets you into centers of influence. It also, you guys, is a great lead-in for the next weight loss challenge. We all know that New Year's resolutions hit hard. Most of us probably also are aware that people make a decision of what they're going to do for their New Year's resolution around December 15th. And then they're ready to pull the trigger on January 1. So here you're constantly in their subconscious. So it's a great lead-in for that next challenge. Start 2017 with a bang. And guys, here's where you cash in big time. Take some time to design your emails or your Facebook posts. Don't just throw them up there willy-nilly. Make sure you're offering tips and pointers like a weight loss challenge talk. Also, make sure you're incorporating products and referral programs. Keep in mind, you're not just doing this so your client stays maintained in their weight. You're doing this to upgrade and get volume. And you're doing this to get more people enrolled in your 2017 challenge. Don't forget that. Those are your two objectives. And finally, promote the heck out of that next challenge, the one you're starting in January. It's a wonderful lead-in. Okay, now let's move on to how to advertise. So you can advertise to your clients who've been in a weight loss challenge before. If you guys currently use herbalifewlc.com, and that's how you track your current challengers, it doesn't matter how many years ago they started. If they were entered in to herbalifewlc.com, you have their email in that website. So you can just copy paste and you can send out an email promoting Cookie Busters to people who maybe you haven't even seen in a whole year. Go through your client files. This is something I do every weight loss challenge. I have a file cabinet. I sit there and I go through every single one of my manila envelopes and I pull out the people I'm going to personally contact. People I haven't seen in a while. Promote to your club members, you guys. I don't know if you've ever seen the video about the Seattle fish market. But we talk about getting fishy. It just means having fun, getting attention, getting people to pay attention and listen up to what you're saying. So do something to catch their eye and promote. And I'll give you some examples of what we're doing in our club. We have a box of sugar cookies. Can you picture, like in Minnesota, we have Cub Foods, grocery stores, Cub Foods sugar cookies that just look like plastic. And next to that container, that plastic container of cookies, we have how much sugar. Like we literally scooped out white sugar into a plastic cup so people could see how much sugar they'd be eating. 8 to 10 pounds is the average weight gain over the holiday season. So you could do a 10-pound bag of flour or sugar Put it out on your counter. Put it right in front. I'm in my club. Put it right in front of your door. So they have to literally step over it when they walk in. They're going to be like, what in the heck is this big thing of flour doing here? And then when they have to pick that sucker up, they're going to go, whoa, I do not want to gain that. Please don't. Please help me, help me, help me. Here's some other things that weigh about 8 to 10 pounds. We like to do visuals in our club. A small microwave, a vacuum cleaner, a watermelon. Can you imagine putting these things randomly in your nutrition club and people walking in? You could put a little sign on it. Cookie Busters, avoid the weight gain. Like just something for people to be like, what? Tell me more. What does that mean? Table display right next to the door of your club. You could have a couple of those small things that weigh 8 to 10 pounds. You could have a sign-up sheet. You could have the sugar cookies and the sugar right there. You could change that stuff out every week as you're leading into the first weigh-in there. Just something to get people talking. Sign-up sheet, items to pick up. People like to pick things up. Factoid sheet, that's what we were just talking about, like maybe a digestive health thing, something that's kind of funny and kind of weird but draws attention. How we roll anyway. How about on social media, how to advertise? Facts and fun pictures, you guys. That really draws attention. It gets people thinking and commenting. You could do a skinny Santa. That would be an interesting picture. You could do a fat nutcracker. That'd be an interesting picture. Google Images, you guys, is how I run most of my jokes on social media. I type something into Google Images that I think would be fun, and I find images that make sense. I doctor them up and I post them. Pictures of your sign-up sheet. This is a little known secret. I've done this my whole weight loss challenge career. I will make it a big deal that we're selling out. And can you ever sell out of Cookie Busters? No, you could have 3,000 people join if you really wanted to. But I'm going to say 20 people get to join. And I'm going to have a waiting list after that. I'm going to take pictures of my sign-up sheet every time someone else joins. And I'm going to post that sucker up on Facebook, and people are going to have fear of loss. Keep it fun and have an action item listed. This is for your social media posts. So make sure you have a call to action. PM me for more details. Stop in the club today to ask more questions. Whatever it is, something that gets them taking action. Like the status for me to contact you, whatever it is you want them to do. Sign up today. PM me for details. So here's my end conclusion. There are 16 days left of November, you guys. Thanksgiving is one day. I might give you Black Friday if you're lucky, but let's be real, one day. We are entering into the biggest money spending season of the year. Here's a fun factoid. Did you guys know the reason it's called Black Friday is because businesses try to get their books into the black, meaning make money and profit. So when you run in the red, you're not making profit yet. So big boxes run in the red until they make a profit, then they're in the black. Black Friday is to turn profit. People are in a money spending season as of Black Friday. Keep in mind holiday gifts for purchase. You guys could have this up too with your Cookie Busters. Can you imagine some cute little Cookie Buster packages that you have done up maybe nice in a cellophane? Now, I am not that girl in my club, so mine does not look pretty, but I still have a display with a little sign on it that people can purchase. And they can take it home and they can enroll in Cookie Busters. Do they have to buy that? No. Are they thinking about it beforehand? Probably not if I don't put it up in my club. Same with posts on social media, you guys. You could do some cute packages. The more you plug in, the faster you go. Make sure that you guys are hosting your HOMs locally, even though we're entering the season. You just heard some great training from Evie and Heather and Kim. These guys did such an awesome job explaining why it's important to stay in contact with your team. So make sure you continue doing your HOMs. Promote your monthly STSs. Give people the vision. It's such a big visual for me. All of the trainers I've seen that I truly respect, Dan Waldron was just in town and he did this too. I remember him doing this 7 years ago. He had everybody raise their hand who signed up in this business in December. And I'm one of those people. December 5th is my anniversary. And it's extraordinary the number of President's team members that signed up in December. I think personally it's because those are the people who are really dedicated and serious. So promote, promote, promote. Get out of that stinking thinking if you're there, and understand right now you're finding the people who are serious, or you're planting seeds for the people who are going to come around in January. Either way, you win. Serious people start in fourth quarter. Mark Hughes always taught you guys work fourth quarter and first quarter. Those are your like money making 6 months. Work your tails off. Work every day. Decide. Commit. Important words to think about: October through March. Really serious time in this business. All the work you do right now is going to lead you into January kickoff. And January kickoff leads you into your entire 2017 momentum. Stack that event by working right now. And finally, you guys, our next Learn to Earn call will be Monday night, December 12th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we're going to do some great topics on there. Make sure you don't miss out. I'm really excited for all of you to continue fourth quarter, and we can zoom right into 2017. And with that, I'm going to close the call out. Thank you all again for the speakers. Y'all have a good night and happy Thanksgiving.